3-2. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 3.5 games back. And the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Houston Astros amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 11-3. In the standings, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 4-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central, 13 games out, while the Athletics sit in first place in the American League West Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. As of today, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. While the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday. The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting out west in the American League, Jose Marquez got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year as Oakland took down the Mariners 11-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Entering the day's action, the A's are in first place in the AL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Texas Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-6. As of right now, the Astros have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. And the Rangers have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. Omar Molina was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Marlins took care of the Angels 6-3. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East, 17 games out of 1st, while the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Toronto Blue Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 12-2. In the standings, the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East, 13 games out, while the Blue Jays are 2nd in the division, 5 games back. Richard Norris grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. They're 7 games back. The O's earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. At the start of the day, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 17 games out of 1st, while the Orioles have now clinched the AL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. Paul Schnell collected win number 2 on the year, leading Cleveland past the Royals 5-3. Heading into the day, the Royals have clinched the AL Central division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. And the Indians are 4th in the division, 20 games out of 1st. The Minnesota Twins got 11 hits overall as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 11-6. In the standings, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, 10 games out of 1st, while the White Sox are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Phillies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. As of today, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East division, 8 games out of 1st, while the Phillies have now clinched the NL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East division, 19 games out of 1st. And the Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Chris Dowell got the W and now has 5 this year as the Cubs got past the Reds 5-4. As of right now, the Reds have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. And the Cubs have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. Benedict Marsh earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 5-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. At the start of the day, the Cardinals have now clinched the NL Central Division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Brewers are 4th in the division, 14 games back. The D-backs only allowed 2 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 8-0. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks have now clinched the NL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. And the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, 20 games out of 1st. Alfonso Samuel nabbed his 15th win this season as Colorado got the best of the Dodgers 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are in 4th place in the NL West, 18 games out of 1st, while the Rockies are 2nd in the division, 9 games back. The San Diego Padres brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 7-2. It was their 5th straight victory. As of right now, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West, 17 games out of 1st, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. That'll do it for now. Enjoy today's pennant chase baseball, and don't forget to check back in tomorrow morning for all the highlights from the action.